Namaste. I, JBN Dr. Y. Chandrakala, Assistant Professor, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University. Today I am going to discuss from the topic from the course Environmental Biotechnology, and the topic of today is biotechnical methods for management of pollution. How we can manage pollution through biotechnical methods. The application of biotechnological principles, organisms, and products to the practical purpose in industry, in medicines, in in the industry we can use this aspect: food industry, environmental protection, agriculture, and power industry. We can utilize in many prospects biotechnology as a tool. So for management of pollution also we can use biotechnological tools. The responsible use of biotechnology to get economic, social, and environmental benefit is inheritably attractive and determines a spectacular evolution of research from traditional fermentation technology to the modern technique to provide sufficient essential synthesis of low toxicity product, renewable bioenergy, and yielding new methods for environmental monitoring. The start of 21st century has found biotechnology emerging as a key technology for enabling technology for sustainable environmental protection. Okay, so there are many methods of management of pollution. Likewise, atmospheric carbon dioxide reduction, sewage treatment by bacteria and algae, eutrophication, phosphorus pollution can be managed, management of metal pollution, immobilization cells in the management pollution, or bioremediation. Okay, so pollution management and taking care of environment, energy efficiency, energy source, pollutant captures. Okay, so atmospheric carbon dioxide reduction in the atmosphere the concentration of carbon dioxide in the earth or atmosphere is contributed to the greenhouse effect and the rate of the plant and the algal photosynthesis. The concentration has increased markedly in the 21st century at a rate of 2.0 ppm per year to 400 ppm per year by 2030. And with increase, largely increasing has made a contribution to the different sources of carbon dioxide has been increased. Carbon dioxide is closely linked with the global warming. So mainly two approaches can be used, like photosynthesis and biological classification. Photosynthesis, here the process in which plant and other organisms convert light energy normally from sun into chemical energy that can be used as a fuel, fuel of the organism activity. Carbohydrates such as sugar are synthesized from carbon dioxide and water. Oxygen also released as a byproduct or a waste product. Okay, most plant algae, cyanobacteria performs the process of photosynthesis and are called photoautotropic. Photosynthesis maintain atmospheric oxygen level and supplies to all the organic compound as most of the energy is essential for the life. Here, biological control: certain organisms present in the deep sea are capable of storing carbon dioxide through a process called biological classification. Moreover, the process of calcification may be present as follows. Carbon dioxide, water react with carbon dioxide to form bicarbonate. So, bicarbonate is converted in when added with calcium, it forms calcium bicarbonate, calcium carbonate. Okay, so calcium carbonate get precipitated. Moreover, and carbon dioxide is utilized. Sewage treatment by bacteria and algae by the process of removing the contamination, okay, and wastewater and household waste. And bioremediation also by photoremediation, bio-leaching, land farming, bioreactor, stimulation, rhizofiltration, it can be done. Okay. Phytoremediation, here the environmental problem through used the plant that mitigate the environmental problem without need of evacuate the contaminant material and disposed in it elsewhere. So these plants absorb this pollutant into their roots. Okay, so phyto extraction, uptake of concentration of a substance from the environment into the plant's biomass, and phytostabilization, reducing the mobility of the substance in the environment by the leaching of substance from the soil, by limiting the leaching of substance from the soil. Phytotransformation, the chemical modification of the environmental substance as direct result of the plant metabolism. And phytostimulation, the enhancement of the soil microbial activity for the degradation of the contaminants, typically by microorganisms that associate with the roots, and it is called degradation, rhizosphere degradation. Rhizofiltration, the filtration of water through the mass of roots to remove toxic substances or excess nutrient from the pollutant remain absorbed in the root. Okay. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, and I hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any queries, please mention in the comment box I will resolve it. Thank you.